Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best tools.
Starting at number 5.
Milwaukee 2832-23 by 18 Cordless Belt Sander. Anybody looking for a tough little sander will appreciate the Milwaukee, particularly painters who may use a belt sander for surface prep and flooring contractors who need to get close to an edge. The Milwaukee has a feature we've never seen on another sander. The front handle slides forward and back a full 2 inches. That doesn't sound like much, but given the sander's stubby design, it's only 12 inches long, even with a big 5Ah battery, that can really help make a difference in terms of handling, particularly when sanding a long surface. In other respects, this is a hardy power tool. Milwaukee rates it as equivalent to an 8-amp corded sander. Equipped with an 80-grit belt, it flew through its job of sanding an oak tabletop in hardly any time we were done and moved on to the random orbit sander. If this sounds like what you need, you've found your tool.
Coming at number 4.
Milwaukee 2984-20 1/4-inch die grinder. A die grinder is useful outside the machine shop because it can grind metal with a dexterity that a right-angle grinder and bench grinder can't match. Do everything from sharpen a mower blade to grind the head off a rusty and hard-to-reach rivet. Milwaukee's 18-volt version is equipped with a single wrench, a 1/4-inch collet, and it proved itself in our tests, offering plenty of power and a 2-second brake to stop that power when you need. Like many air tools, it's controlled with a paddle switch. Unlike air tools, its speed is dial-adjusted through 5 settings, ranging from low speed of 8,000 RPM to a high speed of 20,000 RPM. We liked the safety, ease of use, and precision that afforded us in our steel grinding test.
At number 3.
Metabo HPT DH3628DD 36-volt rotary hammer kit. Most rotary hammers never touch a piece of granite, but we find the material to be ideal for testing these power tools because the material is so hard, hence the phrase, hard as a rock. We chucked a flat chisel, a ballpoint chisel and a 1/2-inch drill bit into the big green tool. Then we had at the granite test blocks. We were pleased that the drill could score a straight line and break a block fairly neatly. And putting a hole in granite was about as easy as making a hole in wood. The tool gets high marks from us for power, reasonable weight, 8.2 pounds, with a 4Ah battery, and for the fact that it's sold as a complete kit, tool, charger, battery, side handle, depth rod. Even its 2-class plastic case is good sturdy enough for hanging around a construction site where people are busting up granite. If that weren't enough, when it finished the granite test, it bored dozens of holes in the ancient concrete foundation at our headquarters to inject leak-stopping material. If those tests don't qualify the Metabo HPT for a tool award, we don't know what does.
Number 2 of my list.
CAT DX 13 18-volt hammer drill. Powered by a gigantic 5Ah graphene battery, the CAT is a formidable power tool that aced its drilling and driving tests. Its entry into the power tool business, particularly with graphene technology, marks another front in the power tool war. It's claimed that the graphene battery, compared to Lion, offers 4 times longer life, 3 times faster charging, and has 2 times higher thermal cutoff capability. We can say that to test thermal cutoff, we chucked a masonry bit in the tool and drilled a hole in a granite block. We sank the bit in as far as it would go, and when it would go no further, we just leaned into the drill with all our might. It was either the bit, the drill, or us that was going to give out. None of those turned out to be the case. About all we can say is that wherever the thermal cutoff point is for this tool, it's pretty darn high. As soon as our elbows recover, we'll try something more brutal to find out just how much punishment the CAT will take.
And number 1.
DeWalt Model DCD 799B 1/2-inch compact hammer drill kit. Decades after DeWalt launched a line of power tools apart from the iconic radial arm saw that gave it a start, the brand remains among our highest ranking. We were favorably inclined toward this small hammer drill, among the best we have used in this class of product, with a high power-to-weight ratio. It is about 6.5 inches from the front of its chuck to the back of its motor housing and weighs only 2.6 pounds without a battery. With a battery, at most it's more like 4 pounds. Yet, there are many applications in which it can stand in for a full-size drill, as we found after drilling and driving screws in Douglas fir framing lumber, pressure-treated wood, mild steel, and granite. We even drove big 3-inch lag screws with it.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.